Welcome to the Joshua Jordan Experience. Listen to gather mystical insights for an extraordinary life. Hello, my beloved friends. Welcome once again to the Joshua Jordan Experience. It's my pleasure to have you here and to have the opportunity to share with you things Joshua has taught me. As you know, together we wrote the book, The Seventh Major Understanding, A Message of Awakening. And that book contains the very basics of oneness wisdom that Joshua wants to impart to his chosen family. So that brings me to a point I'd like to discuss with you, something I rarely talk about. And yet, it is a big part of the one understanding. So, there is one understanding that explains our existence, our reality, what it is like to be a human being on the planet, and yet know that you are inseparable from the one that creates all that is. Therefore, you are a deity walking around on this planet. What joy is that? Joshua took the one understanding and split it into 7 parts for the facilitation of teaching. It really is all one huge understanding, and these 7 parts are interwoven, inseparable, and depend upon one another for their existence in our reality. So please don't become confused that there's understandings 1 through 7 and you got to go through them in consecutive order. No, nothing like that. All the understandings fit together to teach oneness. Now, one of those understandings, I'm getting around to talking about it here, is spiritual family. Oh, so I had studied all of the oneness wisdom with Joshua for a very long time, and interwoven into that oneness wisdom is this groupings. Oh, now, so we are one, and yet we divide ourselves into groups. Well, I guess that's kind of like the one understanding being split into 7 parts for the simplicity of teaching, or at least to simplify the teaching. So when you take the one understanding and you look at the part where we do separate off into spiritual families. Isn't that interesting? The reason for that is that there are people, there are spirits, there are souls and entities that are committed to our personal growth and development, into they are into our progress together as a unit. But this unit can't be separated from all the other units. So there are multiple spiritual families. Now, in each lifetime, you have made a commitment to a purpose and playing a role for other people in your life. So your spiritual family may not share your DNA. Your physical family shares your DNA, and you naturally play a role with each of those members of your physical, biological family. And yet, your spiritual family, you may meet people from other lands, other cultures. You never know exactly where your spiritual family will join you in this course of a lifetime, or where they may be from, or how they were raised, their culture, and so forth. So, this spiritual family has a purpose. We are committed to one another's growth. Yeah, just like any other family, I'm committed to your success. I want you to be happy and successful. I want you to feel good about life and to know that you are loved. And your spiritual family does this for you as well. So you will meet certain people and you will instantly feel a resonance with them. Sometimes the highly tuned in will get this sense, oh, I've known you before in some other lifetime. This is not our first meeting. I sense that I know you. So if you're not inclined to think in terms of multiple incarnations and meeting up with people from your other lifetimes, then you will just have that sense of instant liking. I like you. I know you. A member of your spiritual family will not be overlooked. You will immediately be attracted to them. And there's a reason for that. Because before coming into the lifetime in our spiritual family collective, we have made commitments to help one another grow and change and experience what we came here to know. So, your parents, for example, your bio parents, the ones that raised you, and maybe they're not your biological parents, but the people who raised you played a very important role in your development, in your belief in what you can achieve, and your comfort, shall we say, going about your lifetime on the earth. I have members of my family, biological and not biological, who reflect back to me parts of my whole self that I have struggled to see. Yeah, we all have blind spots in our behavior. None of us see ourselves as others see us. And there is value in finding out how others see us because there is a part of what we are doing that's holding the mirror for them. I hold up a mirror for you to see who you are, as well as you hold the mirror for me. I am blessed that there are people in my spiritual family who hold up the mirror to me that says, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. Just the way you are beautiful. And we love and accept you just as you are. And then I have other members of my family that hold up a mirror to me to parts of myself that I'd rather not own. Oh, maybe I have a tendency to whine or complain, or maybe I have a tendency to be a grumpus. Yeah, that can happen. And so people in my family are reflecting back to me who I am in my whole self. And if I have the wisdom to stop judging them for whining, complaining, being grumpy, then I realize, oh, they are showing me parts of my whole self that I need to own. And then when I own it, I can change it if I want to. I'm much less of a grumpus now than I was when I was younger. So that's good. I have made great progress in being able to experience joy and happiness in this life instead of always being a little bit off and kind of like you always got up on the wrong side of the bed and now you're cranky about it. So, so it's important that we look at the people and behaviors around us from particularly our spiritual family, meaning the ones we love and respect, we're naturally drawn to, we feel very much connected to, and take a look at their behaviors and see the ones that are just so beautiful that just make you light up the moment they come around and honor that within yourself because you do the same for them. You light them up. You make them happy. They're just joyful to see you. And then there are those members of your family who are with you sometimes and they think, I'd rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be with someone else. You're not very much fun, or whatever it may be that they're reflecting to you. Some may reflect to you in an argumentative way, or some may come across as I know better than you, and listen to them. Not because they know better than you, but they're showing you a part of yourself and your behavior that you may want to adjust. You may want to improve. So, in my youth, I agree. I played the know-it-all a lot because I thought knowing all the right answers would be good, would make me stand out or make me worthy of people's love and respect because I know it all. I know all the answers. Well, I don't. I never did. But pretending that I did was a mask I wore, and I had to learn from those around me who reflected that back to me till I realized I want to change that. I want to stop that. I don't know it all. And I don't have the right answers. But I do have answers that I like to share with people. And if it fits, use it. If it doesn't, kick it to the curb. So, this is what I wanted to say about spiritual family. They are here on purpose with a commitment to you and the others in the family. And they will help you see your whole self during this lifetime if we just pay attention. So that's what I'm going to say about spiritual family today. You will know that you have psychic connections with some of your spiritual family, no matter how far they may be from you in physical distance on this planet. You can feel their feelings. You can know their thoughts because you have a psychic link and a psychic bond. And this is true of all members of your psychic family, but some you are closer to than others. That is the way it is. Thank you for listening. Now I'll move aside and let Joshua speak to you. Hello, beloved one. You are my family. I have chosen you, and I hope you know that if you are hearing my voice, you have chosen me too. And what role you allow me to play in your journey of a lifetime is determined by you. You choose, you decide. How important I am to you will vary from person to person. In Jordan's life, I am a primary player in his spiritual family. Jordan spoke to you about the people around you that are a member of your spiritual family, that are committed to you in showing you what you wanted to see and know and experience in this lifetime. What he did not speak about is the members of your spiritual family that are around you that do not take shape or form. They are immaterial. What is the word I'm searching for? Non corporeal. They are etheric. There we go. Etheric. Your guides are generally not seen by you, but they are heard and felt and understood through other channels. Your soul is so deeply ingrained in your spirit that you know the leanings of your soul. You know the wishes and desires of your soul. And your soul is there to support you, help you, just like your guides, to bring you along the path of this journey that you chose for this lifetime. In your spiritual family, there are also energy essence personalities that are non physical. They belong with members of your family that have passed before you. So, ancestors and direct, close family members that have already shuffled off their physical being are still around you, willing to guide you, help you, and teach you in a different way than they did when they were on the planet, and yet still very present. So, speak to them, talk to them, talk to your guides. Talk to your soul. Talk to the entities around about you. And if you believe in a deity, speak to it and hear it speak to you. And if you follow oneness, Listen to the collective mass consciousness, because you are a part of it, and it is a part of you. And all the knowledge of all that is dwells there in the mass consciousness. So, even though we talk about spiritual family being a recognizable unit that you have done the play upon the stage with, and other times and places, yes, these people will come back into this play upon the stage to participate with you in your journey of growth. And you are committed to playing a role for them as well. Yes, this is what we teach about spiritual family, and yet I want you to remember that you are a part of all that is, and all that is living through you as you. You are inseparable from the one that created all that is. And you see, the one in itself could have remained very singular. Instead, though, for the joy of experience and interaction, the one created the illusion of separation, created planets for you to play on, created all that you know of for your benefit and for its own freedom to experience all that it knows directly. So, the one that created all that is the head of the spiritual family. And yet, within the one, we do have our communities, our tribes, our own family units. And this is important for your growth and development. It is perfectly designed, not as a punishment where you think you dwell in separation from all that is, but as a bonus to you to see all that you are. I will conclude my comments with that. Thank you for your time and attention. I bid you good day. Well, I will summarize somewhat. I do want to say that spiritual family was one of the more challenging uh, lessons for me to grasp or wrap my mind around, because oneness is all I want to live, all I want to think about. And yet, of course, I have a family, and I am grateful to my family for the role they play in my life. And I love them, and I enjoy playing the role that I have chosen to assist them on their way during this lifetime. I like that Joshua said, "You are our family." So if you are hearing my voice, you're also a part of the Joshua Jordan family. I love you. I wish you all the best, always. Let it be fun. Thank you for listening. We hope you heard something to ponder and gained inspiration for your journey. Please join us again next time. Joshua says, let the light grow, let love show, and let your life be fun.